Investigation into a local man that several women called a thief of hearts. Court records show this father of 9 owes nearly $200,000 to women who say they fell for him and emptied their savings accounts for him. Two of these women spoke with Action 16 investigative reporter Dave Bowman. Dave is here now with their story.
Scott, the man's name is Ken Witkowski. He has an arrest record in Luzerne, Lackawanna, and Susquehanna counties. Two women who have come forward to tell their stories of how he cheated them are asking we only identify them by their first names because of what they call embarrassing chapters of their lives.
For the first time, Wendy from Brooklyn, Francine from New York, and Jill from Wayne County all came face to face with Ken Witkowski of Troop in court last week.
I see the devil. That's what I see.
These women say Witkowski romanced them all, and court records of a lawsuit show he owes the three a total of more than $172,000. Wendy's a sales professional and Francine's a former Wall Street financier. Both are speaking out. Both met Ken Witkowski online, and both say their relationships quickly became romantic.
He wanted to have his own child. He said he was never married, and I was the girl of his dreams.
He portrayed himself as a man of God, you know, wants to settle down, has never been married, has no kids.
No kids? Records show Witkowski has 9 children by 6 women and has been married 3 times. But Wendy and Francine say when they finally learned all that, they were almost broke.
He had wiped out my bank account. He had maxed out credit cards I never even had before.
And Wendy, unfortunately, was just another victim in this long line of what we believe to be a serious pattern.
Dallas attorney Jonathan Comets represents Wendy and is trying to get Witkowski to pay her $69,000 awarded by a judge.
He has used the system to his advantage, but we believe that he's getting to the end.
The end because Witkowski tried to delay payment by filing bankruptcy in federal court twice last year. And in both cases, the records show the court dismissed Witkowski's bankruptcy filings.
These records show Francine, Wendy, an ex-girlfriend, and an ex-wife in Luzerne County of Witkowski's have joined banks and businesses seeking a total of almost $400,000 from him.
He uses women and insurance companies to fund his lifestyle.
Ken Witkowski is now trying to get money by filing 2 lawsuits of his own. One targets an insurance company for $325,000. Witkowski claims he's owed damages from this 2010 fire that gutted his business, the Goal Line Bar in Carbondale. Witkowski's also suing John Deere, claiming he suffered head injuries in a 2010 accident on this Lake Ariel property after he fell from a rented John Deere bulldozer. Our records check on Witkowski include 3 protection from abuse orders filed against him in Lackawanna County by 2 women. He's been arrested 6 times for bad checks. He faces charges of public drunkenness. And in one lawsuit, a woman claims he lied when he emailed her a bogus certificate claiming to be an ordained minister from the Universal Life Church.
I look at him and I see him for the monster.
Wendy and Francine still have pictures of the engagement rings from Ken Witkowski. But they remember most how hope turned to heartache when they learned of his past life and how the thousands they gave him to build a future vanished.
How did you get hooked up with a guy like this?
Ken Witkowski is a predator.
I thought he was my knight in shining armor.
Francine says she got engaged to that knight in shining armor in 2007. In May the next year, she gave birth to his daughter, and 2 months later, she planned a wedding when she learned Ken got married to another woman.
You feel stupid. No one warned me. No one said he was married before. No one said there was a whole group of other children around from different women.
It's a hard thing to warn somebody about him because he's convincing and he's good at it.
Ken, any comment?
As he left court last week, Witkowski had nothing to say.
Witkowski is involved in a number of criminal and civil court cases. The one you saw him in last week resulted from Wendy asking a judge to make sure that if Ken Witkowski wins any money in a lawsuit, she should get the first $70,000. Money she says he took through romance and deception. Scott?
That is some tale, Dave. Thanks very much. Well, your Storm Tracker 16